This gives me a brilliant connection to all other residents. Please, may you join us again for a last round of discussion. And this also is the moment to introduce Martin Leuthold. I guess I don't have to present Martin Leuthold in this round. You all know him as one of the most important textile designers working in Switzerland and abroad. I especially picked up something you said this morning, Martin. You said designers have to go where they have to go into the world. If you look now at this residence projects, what do you think? What did they bring from the world to Ostschweiz?
Well, that we are here, you are the future for the textile industry or our industry in this area of Switzerland. And I think you did exactly what TaDA means and what TaDA wants, and also what the companies who enjoy TaDA thinking it's the right way to go into the future. And you see the world in our days and in the future. And I think this is exactly what we did the last 800 years. We always produced something new. We are a small country and we have to do something special who doesn't exist, then we can survive. Otherwise we are lost in this big world and others can do other things in huge quantities. We do small, innovative innovations.
Okay.
And yeah, you are the future. And
okay.
You showed us the last couple of minutes what the future can be.
Okay, so at least one possible vision of the future.
Thank you,
Thank you, Martin, for declaring that so to the point. But maybe one question then would also be if we take on this embedded artist or being an embedded designer, maybe also, what did you bring to the companies? So you just presented us what you gained from this residency, but what do you think? What did you bring to the companies? Maybe Pascal, would you like to start?
Yes, I think what we bring is, so I know this because I worked as a designer in a textile company. You don't have time to experiment on the scale we're able to experiment during this residency, and in the depth we're able to do this. The thought process of how is this gonna create profit comes much quicker. And for me especially, because I'm used to this, connecting with Axel from the arts, which is not my background, I'm able to share thoughts on a level that is so enriching. And obviously I take this to the companies and I talk to Claudia Meile and we look at things that she's like, oh, now you can do this with Photoshop. It's like, yes, because I have time to test around with it. So yeah, for sure, the in-depth, the time is really the time we have.
But the time was short, I have heard, 3 months. I think you said that, Caro. Would you like to? Would you prefer to have a residency like 1 year, 2 years, 10 years?
No, no. I think the 3 months was perfect in that sense. Maybe it's what's also typical of the design process, that it feels like it takes a bit of a time before it gets going, and when you get the ideas, it's almost already close to deadline. Maybe the use of my own time also could have been a bit more efficient in that sense. And you have to take into consideration the collaborative companies, that they also have their own manufacturing and production going on. So I wish maybe now in hindsight I would have had more time for even more experimentation. And now it was more about maybe doing a bit like safe choices, so I have something to present here today.
Would you like to comment on that? You look like...
Well, Axel and Pascal showed exactly what TaDA also means. We are inviting all kinds of different professions or different thinking people. Art was always an inspiration for textile, and also textile is an inspiration for art. I think this mixture of all disciplines are right, and I think we are right with TaDA going on in this direction. And 3 months is short for everything what we do in our life, but I think it's also important to see in a short time as much as possible. You did in this 3 months so much looking, researching, and producing something.
Okay, thank you. So, talking about the future, there's the future of TaDA. You just sketched it out, so I guess it will go on with even more people interested in this special residency, but also talking about your own future or the future of your projects. Could you tell us a little bit more about it? Where do you go on from this point today? Maybe Axel?
It would be nice to have a gallery so I can cover the cost of production. And no, I mean, it is a network, so it definitely doesn't go away once you have had the contact and you understand the processes. You have a better idea of what you could do. So yes, I think this is what is at stake here.
Yes. Okay.
You go.
Well, I hope I will go back to Finland and tell about my experiences there, and I'm sure it has already woken a lot of questions, and I hope that I don't know, we'll see. Hard to predict the future, but I mean, yeah, I hope something similar could be implemented, maybe with the few factories that we have left. Who knows?
So
yeah.
We're looking out for it.
Yeah.
Would you like to comment or?
The only thing that for me is very clear, it's the people I met, the people that I took with me or friends, and the people I got to know here is what counts most, for sure. Okay. Over and over you you learn this.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's all about time, it's all about relations, it's all about rethinking maybe also the processes and what you're doing. Thank you so much for this deep insight into your projects. Thank you very much, Martin. And I guess we now have a short break for 20 minutes. And then we will be back again for a little more active session here for kind of 3 workshops with very well-known and interesting people.
Thank you so much, Meret. Thank you, everybody. It's been such a pleasure, and I think this is really also for us what you just said before. Now TaDA has been running for almost 4 years, so we have hosted about 25 professionals over this time. So I think if we also imagine all the networks that are spreading and all with everybody we keep in touch, of course. So I think especially you have been also there from the beginning. We can now really also explore what has been happened in the residency of 2020. And what we can say is really that things don't stop after the residency. It's more like a start. Sometimes people continue to work with the enterprises they got to know, or of course a lot of the design and art pieces have been been shown in many places. So it's really just a glimpse of time and the moment we have here of a continuity. So that's certainly. But thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to have you here. And thank you, Martin, for always being with us, constantly accompanying us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.